you gorgeous people of the interwebs. I hope you're having a Fandabbydozy day today. Today, I am going to give you 3 rules to follow when you are buying luxury things. I have been buying luxury for more than 20 years now, on and off, and I have fallen foul of quite a few things that have tripped me up along the way, and I'm here today to share with you almost my journey of realization of where I've been going wrong, the things I've fallen foul of, and the things I've learnt along the way, which have culminated in 3 rules that I always try and follow now whenever I'm considering buying luxury. And I think you should follow these rules too. Now, I'm not going to be one of these YouTubers who tells you, oh, you must buy a GG Gucci belt because they're perennial, or you can't buy a Gucci GG belt because they're everywhere and they're over. No, these rules are not prescriptive to that extent. They are about you. They are based on you and your life, what works for you, and they have come to me it's taken me over 2 decades to get to this point. So I've got 3 rules that I now try and follow every time I consider buying luxury. My first rule really is probably the biggest rule, and it is that I should always buy what I love, not what I think I should be buying, not what someone else is telling me to buy. And that ties into what I just said about listening to YouTubers or watching YouTubers who say, you have to have this, you absolutely have to have this. Now, I have put out my essentials videos before and why I love videos before, but that's me, and I always say these are my essentials, these are things that work for me. You have to find out what works for you, but the upshot is you must buy what you love. If you don't love it, it's not going to get used. Now, it's very easy to fall into categories, if you like. So for me, I previously had bought classics instead of trend pieces. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not that much of a classic kind of girl. I do really love my trend pieces. I like something in between as well, but I love my trend pieces. Hello, Miss Crystal Prada. Hello, my Fendi and my little nano baguettes. I would never have bought these nano baguettes even 5 years ago, because I would have been sensible versus fun. I'd have thought, well, they're fun, and I think they're me, but they're not sensible. I can't possibly have those. So sensible versus fun. I also bought this bag. I love this bag. Don't get me wrong, I am not dissing this bag. This is the Alexander McQueen satchel bag. It is a big bag. It is an incredibly versatile bag. I've talked about this bag a few times. I even had this bag as one that I would save come an apocalypse type scenario. I would save this bag because there ain't nothing she can't do. Right, so she's got a shoulder grab handle top strap. She's versatile. She's got her crossbody adjustable strap as well, a zip up back pocket, a cavernous interior. She's lightweight. I have used and abused this bag so much. This is such a great example. But I went for it in black because it would be sensible. And this one also falls into neutrals versus colour. Black is a neutral. It goes with absolutely everything. I bought this one in black because it was a sensible colour. It was a neutral colour. I knew I'd be able to wear it with everything. I'm never going to get rid of that bag. She's a forever bag. But she is sensible. Whereas now I'm much more towards fun. This is what I should have been doing, and having a sort of wider variety. Did early doors by my Mulberry Mitzi East West Hobo in grape leopard print. That was quite fun. Yeah, that was probably the most out there bag I bought at the time, and I was nervous about it because I thought, am I going to use it? It's too fun, it's too out there, it's got colour in it, it's not plain black. The style might be a kind of classic hobo style, but the colourway and everything was very trendy at the time. But colour is so much fun. If you know what colours you love and what colours suit you, go for it. So whether you are classics versus trend, whether you are neutrals versus colour, whether you are fun versus sensible, you know, you have to pinpoint, you have to buy what you love that fits in around those. Don't go for the opposite of what you love. So buying what you love versus what you feel you should buy, I implore you, because you will not use the thing if you go against what you love. My second rule that I try and follow now is spending the big bucks on things I know I'm going to use regularly, things that I know I'm going to wear. So back in the day, and not up until not too long ago as well, actually, I handbags, always loved handbags, always loved handbags, always spent the money on handbags, didn't really spend money anywhere else. But where I did spend big bucks was on shoes, but they were always heels. I am not, and I never have been, a high heel, vertiginous heel kind of gal. I just can't walk in them. I cannot walk in them. But you can bet your bottom dollar that every time I had an event or something like that, I would go and spend £200 on a pair of shoes that I would wear once for that event and just never wear them again. And the same goes for clothing, really. If you're someone who goes to an event, a wedding or something like that every once in a blue moon, don't go and spend huge amounts of money on posh frocks and stuff that you're never going to wear again. If you are someone, going back to my earlier point, if you are someone who wears posh frocks all the time and that's your vibe and that's your style and that's what you wear every single day, then spend the money on the posh frocks. Spend the money on the high heels if you are a high heels kind of person. Don't spend the money on jeans and t-shirts. I am a jeans t-shirt getting into my shirts lately. You can see a silk shirt coming up on the horizon. I've been getting into those things. I've been getting into cashmere. Those are things that I will wear every single day. And as far as footwear goes, I have finally learnt high heels are not for me. I can wear the Fendi colibri small low heels. I can wear those. Those are absolutely fantastic and they're dressy and they are great, and that is something that I will wear on the regular. But high heels, vertiginous high heels, no. Really, I'm a boots, flats, sneakers kind of girl. I have yet to find the sneakers that I'm going to spend the big bucks on, but I know it's coming because that's what I wear. That's what I should be spending the big bucks on. Sneakers, flats. And I'm going to share a pair of flats with you right now. I'm actually wearing them right now. Sorry. Oh, dropped down a tiny bit there, not much, because they are flats. These flats, these are from Vivaia. And I was lucky enough that they reached out to me and said, look, we love your channel. Would you be interested in spreading the word about our conscious, sustainable approach to footwear? These shoes, these are the Area 5, and I have been wearing these ones already. These are absolutely fabulous. This is where I will be putting my money in the future. I will be putting my money into comfortable shoes that I put these on, and I went and did the weekly food shop, and they didn't rub, they didn't hurt my feet at all. They are insanely comfortable. They are like walking on clouds. They're made up of plastic bottles being thrown away. Plastic bottles. They don't feel like plastic. They really don't feel like plastic. They feel utterly amazing. These feel like gloves on my feet, and this is where I'm going to be putting my money. I am absolutely going to be buying some of these. Thank you to Vivaia for sending me these to try. They sent me another pair of shoes, which I will share with you as well, and they come packaged in this lovely box. Not gone nuts on the packaging or anything because sustainability. Even the shapers are sustainable cardboard. These can be recycled. I'll probably keep these. This pair is the Margot 2.0 and these are made with hemp as well. Look at that. These are a style which I thought would suit me better because they've got quite block toes and I've got quite block feet. These ones, I have to say, these give a little bit less than these ones, so these are going to need a little bit more work, but honestly, on the foot, they are pretty incredible. It is like walking on little clouds for your tootsies. So these are the hemp ones, and there's a little bit on the box there about the hemp, hit pause, have a read. And this is the box for the Aria 5.0s. And there's a little bit of information about the plastic bottle situation, recycling, use of, excellent stuff. Big fan of this kind of thing. Luxury doesn't have to mean throwaway, frivolous. It can be sustainable at the same time. I have got a 10% discount code for you, which I will have on the screen and linked down below. I believe they've got a Black Friday sale going on at the moment as well. So I'm definitely going to be going out and checking out the Black Friday sale, because I cannot believe how ridiculously comfortable and stylish those shoes are. Pointy shoes on my wide flippers that don't shred me. I'm in. Take my money. So if you are into high heels, buy the damn high heels. If you are not, if you're into flats, if you're into sneakers, that's where you should be putting your money. On the things you are going to get the use out of. The things you will use regularly. Okay, my third and final rule is to never take your eyes off the prize. By that I mean, if there is something that you want, there is something that you've focused on, that you love, and you're saving up for, and it feels distant and way off in the future, but you have to have that thing, don't get distracted by the other little things. Don't get distracted by things that go on sale. Don't get distracted if you've gone shopping and you want to have a look around, but you still have your mind on that one thing that you want and you're saving up for, but you feel if you've gone shopping and it was a waste of time because you haven't bought anything and you have to come home with something, that's a mistake. Don't do that. Don't do that. I've done that. This is an example of when I did that. Now, this is the bill pouch by Saint Laurent, and I wanted a bill pouch by Saint Laurent. This is the medium size. I wanted the small one. But I found this one in Bicester Village, and it was available. It was in silver hardware, which I love. This wouldn't have been my first choice of colour, but I do like the colour. It's this kind of sort of peacocky, greeny blue, kind of aqua-y type thing. But this isn't the one I want. This isn't the one I wanted. I got distracted. I bought this because I kind of felt like I had to come home with something, otherwise it would have been a wasted trip to Bicester Village, and I would have dragged my mum around the whole village for absolutely no reason whatsoever if I hadn't bought something and taken it home. And it was relatively cheap, so it was on sale because it was in Bicester Village, so it wasn't the full recommended retail price. It was similar to what I wanted, but it wasn't actually what I wanted. So I bought it, came home with it, didn't feel like I had a wasted trip. Turns out it kind of was, because I have never actually used this. I wanted to use this to carry receipts and things like that in my bags, but my bags are so, you know, this is quite big to fit in my bags, the ones that I use on the regular now. So I don't use it for that, and then I thought, well, I'd use it for an evening bag, and I haven't used it as an evening bag. So yeah, this feels like it was a wasted purchase. And I have learnt from that, so I now have that third rule, which is keeping your eyes on the prize. If it's something you want and it goes on sale, by all means, crack on, enjoy that bit of discount. Yes, 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 who doesn't love a bit of a bargain? But don't buy it just because it's on sale. Don't buy it just because you have to go home with something, otherwise it's a wasted trip. Don't buy it just because. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep saving and get that piece that you really truly love. I hope you found these 3 rules useful. Now, I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't buy. I'm telling you to understand yourself and then apply these rules so you get the best out of your luxury shopping experience and your luxury wearing and using experience. Do hope that this was helpful. Please let me know in the comment section down below what your luxury rules are. If you agree with mine, you have your own, you would like to share with the rest of this wonderful little community of Fandabbies we have here. And until I see you, yes you, boop, for the next video, please stay safe, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, stay Fandabbydozy, and bye-bye!